Hello everybody and welcome back to Neptune's Rings. We're here again in Kerbal Space Program, where last time we had a bit of an unfortunate accident involving Jebediah and a little bit too much confidence and a moon. Yeah. So we're going to begin planning our rescue mission for him because there's no way we're losing Jebediah. What we're going to do is we're going to train up Val, and she's going to get the necessary skills to fly out to Minmus and pick up Jebediah. At least that's the goal. So, to do that, I've decided we're going to start off by sending Val to the moon. She's going to do a moon landing, return. She'll be the first Kerbin, the first Kerbal to fly to the moon, land, and return. So she's got Jebediah beat on that. No, we already got science from the moon surface in Jebediah's capsule, so we don't have to take science with her on this mission, which is pretty convenient. So we're gonna have to change up our design just ever so slightly, because usually we'll put our batteries in our payload bay down here, but we don't need a payload bay, so we'll just put the battery right under the parachute. That should work fine. Put on some solar panels, have a little power. Let's get our heat shield, because we will only be returning to Kerbin with the capsule, since this is purely a training mission for Val. Not that she probably needs it, but just so I feel better. Need a decoupler. And some fuel. Probably only need about we'll need more than that. Oh, I think that might do. We'll see. We'll go with that for now, and then we will add our Terrier engine. Super efficient vacuum. Actually, not that much more efficient than these two. Maybe something to keep in mind. But with that we get 349 delta V. Let's make that in vacuum. 1400 delta V. That should be more than enough to land. Getting back to Kerbin's a little bit of a different question, so we're just going to add a little bit more fuel, because I don't want to strand Valentina on the moon attempting to bring Jebediah back. That would be a little redundant. That should be enough, I hope, I think. Should be. Actually, that'll probably be overkill, honestly. Where is ground? Get our landing struts. Make sure that we can land. I'm probably about there. I'll not start with them. Deploy shielded. Interesting. Okay. And that will be our stage that takes Valentina to the moon. The moon. The moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Now, I don't necessarily want to do so much overkill getting to the moon like we did last time. So I guess we can just do a slightly smaller rocket. Let's see how that will look. We can also do this. That's a decoupler right there, right? Yeah. Actually, let's do this first. That's quite tall. And we'll get the, not the Reliant, the swivel for the thrust vectoring. Sea level, get 1300 delta V. Actually, it's probably gonna be in vacuum. So actually probably want this guy. Which will give us 2,000 delta V, plenty to get to the moon. And then we can add our decoupler. And this guy. At which point we will put on 3 of these guys. And the swivel engines. 1,400, we need much more than that. Now maybe let's go with a bit of overkill. A little bit of overkill never hurt anybody. Just, you know, stranded Jebediah on the moon. Or Minimus. Not the poodle. Want the skipper. Is that just a little bit more fuel? Not quite what I wanted. There's no show. Okay. That's not quite. Well, that might get us into orbit. Just to make sure, though, we will add a little bit of extra oomph. We'll put on some nice, good SRBs. Just to make sure our overkill is, you know, enough. Nope, don't. Oh, did I accidentally put on 3? I want 2 of these. There we go. A little bit of aerodynamics. Structure. And yeah, we should be good to go. Let's hide all. There we go, go away. So this is all gonna burn at the same time. There. Then these will eject. This is gonna keep on burning, then that'll eject, and these will burn, and that'll eject, and those will burn. Okay. This should be good. Skew training. Okay. That's gonna bother me. Okay. And we should be good to launch, although yeah, I did the right direction. Wow. Okay, let's see where we are relative to the moon real quick. Because if we're lucky, we do a little bit of time warp. Just a tad bit more. We're gonna try something. There you go. Okay. We're gonna try to do a direct insertion. Okay. That scared me. A direct insertion into the moon without circularizing around Kerbin first. So just making sure that we're in a right orientation that will actually be able to intersect with the moon. Inner gravity burn, turn. Hopefully not too aggressively, that we lose control. We might have just lost control. We lost control. Well, that's fun. Take 2. We just got rid of the solid rocket boosters and we made just more fuel in this stage. So hopefully this will be enough to get us going. And hopefully we'll be able to do our gravity turn. It's gonna be a little bit slower. There we go, it's going much better. Much better. Although you know what? I didn't readjust for the moon window, so we'll just have to see how this goes. Too much. Nope, okay. I got it though. I got it. That wasn't too bad. I did that completely on purpose. Just wanted to add a little bit of theatrics. I mean, who hasn't seen a successful launch a million times over? It's kind of like when you go to the circus and you watch the tightrope walkers and they like act like they're falling off. Same concept. Okay, we're gonna be a little tight on fuel though. Just a tad bit. Should be fine. And hopefully we don't explode. We're going through a thick atmosphere really quick. Much quicker than we should be. We're just gonna kind of chill here for a little bit so we can do this just a bit more efficiently. Where is the moon? Oh. Actually, if we just kept on burning like this. Wrong one. Interesting. Shows you all the nodes. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to circularize our orbit before we can burn to the moon, but that's okay. I didn't properly adjust for not circularizing this go. So I'll go ahead and bring y'all back when we are circularized. Hello guys, welcome back. So I lost a bunch of footage of the circularization as well as beginning or planning our moon encounter, but we're still here. We're still trying. Valentina's having a kind of hard go at things, but hopefully the rest of the mission will go on without a hitch, because I'm really not prepared to lose both Valentina and Jebediah so early in the series. We've not even left the Kerbal system, the Kerbin system. I burned way too late on this. Ooh. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's kind of bring that back a little bit. Which way are you going? Yeah, if you use the scroll wheel on your mouse while hovering over the no, stop. Okay. Hovering over your maneuver node, then it will it'll change your maneuver node depending on what node, what little symbol you're hovering over at the time. So I accidentally did, so I messed up my maneuver node, but that's okay. It's pretty easy to get to the moon. You just burn prograde, or at least in this orientation, it's pretty easy. I mean, there's other fancy maneuvers. You can do it from a polar orbit or some kind of highly eccentric orbit where you might need the maneuver node a little bit more, but for the most part, it's just a good indicator of how efficient your burn to the moon's being, which mine wasn't entirely efficient, but that's okay. We have plenty of fuel. Speaking of which, oh, because we're in the map mode. That's how much fuel I have. And so I think I should be able to make it on this one tank, so that'll be good, cause yeah, the next tank is purely for landing and coming back, or at least it's supposed to be. Ah, stop. Okay, let's burn a little bit more. Get a bit of a periapsis going. Maybe periapsis. There it is. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and warp up here. This is an interesting maneuver. You can see we're kind of coming up behind the moon and changing the direction of our orbit. So we're going retrograde around the moon instead of our normal prograde counterclockwise orbit. We're going clockwise. So as you can see, kind of throw this way out into this weird orbit. If we were to not capture, but we're going to capture around the moon, so it doesn't really matter. That's not what I wanted. Click, click, click. There we go. This one kind of large away where I can see a bit. Bring this down as much as reasonably possible. Oh wow. Thought we're getting close. We're still very high above the moon. At 204.34. Oh yeah, we have plenty to do that. So we'll just go ahead and warp to the maneuver so we can get that taken care of. You can see it's really useful having a skilled pilot, so you can just kind of click the nodes and go to your, point in the right direction. But unfortunately, which is why we're training Valentina. Like, I'm 100% confident that she could go and rescue Jebediah with no hitch, but I just wanted to be able to have those maneuver node skills to make sure that everything points in the right direction. Okay, coming out. Just gotta go over here to retrograde. Just burn. Okay, don't overshoot retrograde though. And burn. Oh wow. Are you sure about that? There we go. Now we're bringing it down. We want to get it as low as possible with our remaining fuel, so that our lander stage doesn't have to do too much heavy lifting. So we're going to try to get it down to around 14, 15 kilometers. And roughly circular, so we can pick our landing site pretty easily. Okay, almost 15. I was just being a little nitpicky there. And you see we have so much fuel left too, so we'll probably end up using the stage to do our deorbiting burn as well. Honestly, you probably just should have done it here. Actually, you know what? Why don't we? That's a dangerous phrase. I think last time I said that we stranded Jebediah on Minmus. But you know what could go wrong this time? Right? Okay, we'll come down. Come down somewhere inside this crater actually. And honestly, landing on the moon last time I made it look easy. It's a lot harder without the maneuver nodes. Cause I actually have to track this little guy here. We're gonna go ahead and deploy our landing gears now before I forget later. Okay, I wouldn't mind landing like right here-ish. Switch to radar mode so we don't accidentally miss or come up on the ground a lot sooner than we planned on. Although we're moving pretty slow, so we should be fine. But that's also what I thought landing on Minmus, so gotta be very careful not to get too comfy. Actually, oops. Don't want to get rid of that. We want to be, if you click, it switches between orbit and surface mode. When you're landing, you want to be on surface mode, because that'll take into account your motion above the ground, not just, you know, moving around the body. Right now we're just trying to kill our horizontal velocity. Should good. That's about good. Now we just gotta drift a little bit, come down a little closer. Let's not overdo it though. I forgot to watch that. Yep, just gotta drift a little bit. Sorry, this part you gotta drift down, but you don't want to get going too fast where you can't stop in time. You also don't want to burn the whole time that you use all your fuel because you're going too slow. Good little mix. There's shadow coming up, so let's kill our speed. This should be good. Acceleration. Oh, we're on a very steep crater. Try very hard not to flip or anything. Come down very gently. Oh, God, don't. Stay up. You know, close enough, right? We tried. Let's see if I can kind of just rotate ourselves. Maybe. Okay, no. I'm not gonna fiddle around too much with it because I don't want to accidentally blow up the capsule or the engine or anything else that might be sensitive. Let's plant our flag. we'll take a surface sample, which is brand new. I upgraded our science building off camera, so we can take surface samples now, which I think are biome specific, so we can do a lot. Oh, okay. We just want to do a quick backflip just to prove that we know how, and ragdoll a little bit. Okay, okay. You can stand up now, please. Please, please. Oh God. I really hope we stop before we go down there. Is the main goal. I don't know how long this is gonna take, so I'll bring you back once we stop sliding. Welcome back, guys. That was quite the little sliding journey. We actually picked up a lot of speed. I was really worried that we were gonna go down into that crater over there, but luckily we stopped, and now we can begin the. I saw something over there. The 1 kilometer journey back home, or not home, but to the ship. Okay, we're just gonna use the RCS pack again to get into the capsule, because I don't want to slide back all the way down. Ooh. She almost decided to go sliding again. There we go. Ooh, we're back in. Okay. So the scary part here is we have to right ourselves. This is why you make very low center of mass landers, so you don't end up in this situation. Let's do this. Okay. And we just kind of want to try to roll ourselves this way. Like that. Not too fast though. Not too fast. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna ride ourselves like that, and we're just gonna use this slope as a launching point, and hopefully go up. Here we go. Oh God, what blew up? Well, that was an adventure. Okay. So I guess we just launch another new mission. Just we'll hire this person. Oh wow, they're expensive to hire. And I guess now in the next episode we rescue Valentina, bring her home, then we go and launch another mission, rescue Jeb, bring them both home, and I can show y'all rendezvousing, kind of. Not space rendezvousing, but landing on a specific point in a planet or body. But I guess for now this has been Neptune's Rings and a failed rescue mission. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.